This band in particular, I saw them for the first time my junior year. They played a friend of mine's ranch. They just played a party out there, and I became kind of obsessed with them and started going to their shows. And they already had a manager at the time. And then a few months later, I kept going to shows, kept trying to become friends with them, and they weren't really giving me the time of day. They didn't want to hang out with me because I was kind of too much of a fanboy at the beginning. But then I started working. I kept my internships at C3. I worked here in the summer of 22 and 23. But then my senior year, which would have been 2024, I started working for Warner Records as a talent scout out of their Nashville office while still working part-time for the management company here. So I kind of had two part-time jobs and then was also trying to go to school a little bit. But whenever I was working for the record label out of Nashville, I was just obsessed with Droptines, and I was really spent about 8 months trying to convince Warner to sign them to a record deal. And when the time finally came, they came up to Nashville and met everybody on the team up there. We went out to a bowling alley there. The band loves to bowl, and the lead singer had just gotten a new print of this vintage looking bowling alley. And he put it above his piano like 2 days before he came to Nashville. And it's kind of weird because we ended up at this bowling alley and it was the exact same one from the print. And they said that they didn't really like their manager at the time. They didn't really like the record label, but they do like me. And so they said that they would fire their manager if I could convince the owner of my company to let me sign them at C3. And I took one of the founders out to go see a show. He was as into it as I am, which is a lot. And so we signed them together. I quit my job at the record label. I went full time at C3 in October of 24. And so now it's just been smooth sailing for the most part since then.